Hello YouTubes, my name is Interverse and welcome back to Noire. Last time we continued with vice cases. Let's see what we did. What did we do last time? Oh well. Can't remember. Oh well. Well. This time we are going to, if I recall, to the DLC mission of vice cases called The Naked City. So let's go.
.187 at 5810 Murata Avenue. Homicide wants you over there. The coroner thinks the broad was whacked using the army morphine. Don't say anything, Roy. Just get over there.
For a second there, I thought that we were outside, but oh well. So this way and to the right.
That getup of yours, anyway. I should start introducing us as Detective Earl, and this is my science teacher, Mr. Phelps.
Your interest in my appearance is starting to get me worrying.
Like it or not, we're a dysfunctional couple now.
Go.
People judge me with you on my arm same way they would a fat broad with a 5 o'clock shadow.
Right.
I think you're joking, Roy.
Wow, this day was a total waste of makeup.
Can you drive to this one?
Come on, Roy. You can do it.
You seem distracted.
We recovered the morphine. Some of it might be unaccounted for, so what? That's life. We did our job.
Closing one case opens another.
Do you have any idea what is really going on while we're wasting our time following this stuff?
Are you going to tell me?
The deals being done right now will change the face of LA forever, and we're wasting our time on some hump.
Someone's little girl.
Visit the morgue at the end of the month when the John and Jane Does are cremated. Their percentages. The odds for and against lightning striking.
Well then.
Second floor, apartment 6, in the back.
Okay.
Thanks.
Second floor. Come on. I didn't even push right there. I was heading forward. Well.
Bukowski, you made homicide.
That I did. Good to see you, Phelps.
You two want a hug?
Oh.
Or can we get on with this?
Relax, Rusty.
26 years old, fashion model. Found in the tub by the cleaning lady, Mrs. Reynoldson. She called it in.
We
Okay.
heard Carruthers thinks...
Carruthers likes to make work for people. Overdose of sleeping pills. Falls asleep in the tub. Rest in peace. Case closed.
Here. Mal is 100% that it's murder.
Do you mind if I take a look around?
Sure. Go right ahead.
First of all, let's go through the... Okay, let's go here. Let's go through the everything that we can find here, and then go talk to the cleaning lady. Oh, Bill's here.
Looks like barbiturates.
Sleeping pills?
Barbiturates. What else is rattling around in this thing?
Oh,
We should speak to a doctor.
Stone
Probably both
Man.
drugs would make her life a roller coaster.
This is a vice case, a case about drugs, and there's a guy called Stone Man. Of course there is. Nothing? Okay. Oh.
quality English smoking jacket. I don't know anyone under 45 who would wear one.
Anything else? No? Okay. How about in here?
Mal, we've had a look around. Rusty thinks it's a waste of time. What's your theory?
Come on, Mal. Tell us why we were dragged down here.
If the victim was alive when she entered the tub, water would have entered her lungs.
Hmm?
The water is violently churned in the windpipe as she drowns. The result is that a lot of foam is generated. This foam is found at the mouth and nostrils in almost all cases of real drowning. Notice anything about our Vic?
May I take a look?
Be my guest.
Well, first of all, her name ain't Vic.
Take a closer look at her head and neck.
Her neck is bruised pretty badly.
Yeah. Like she had been strangled? How about the hands? Oh, what do we have here?
Very unusual ring.
I could be wrong, but it looks like a black sapphire.
Huh. Are these bite marks?
Bruising on the forearms, and these look like bite marks.
Yeah.
Very good. The eyes are a classic sign of morphine, and the bruises tell their own story. I think one man held her down, and another held her arm and injected her. They put her in the bath to try to cover it as a drowning.
It spread a trail of barbiturates.
Take a look around outside on your way out and see if you can find the syrettes. It would make my theory.
Okay.
Morphine would have been very quick, and there wouldn't have been much of a struggle.
Okay, so find two guys who recently bought syrettes and weren't junkies, and you might be onto something.
Huh.
This is her in these photos? There's something else.
Yes.
Yeah.
nothing.
Hmm.
Was
Pretty girl like that? Maybe she was having trouble with some boys, huh? Maybe she got her heart broken. Couldn't take it anymore.
So she ran herself a bath and down some pills, and then
We
she
don't
just
want to talk to her,
drifted
not
off.
yet.
I don't know. Just
Oh?
Julie, she always had so much fire.
This is all top end of town stuff.
Drive.
Gives us somewhere to look.
I'm sorry, I'm not being very clear.
There.
There's been a modeling
It's
assignment.
okay.
Hmm.
It's a place to start.
How about the last picture?
Beautiful girl. Clothes certainly aren't from the Sears catalog.
We don't want to talk to her, not yet. Oh? Somewhere around here? Yeah, this is nothing. I bet. Okay. Let's talk to her.
I'm Detective Phelps. I'm here to try and help Julia. Do you mind answering some questions?
Virginia Reynoldson, I'm just so shocked. I feel like there's something I should be doing, someone I should call.
We can make those calls, ma'am. Who needs to be notified?
That's just it. I don't know. Miss Julie doesn't have any family in town. Someone has to set her affairs in order. Mr. Henderson, maybe? Who else is there?
Okay, who's
I don't know.
him?
If you give the details to the other detectives, ma'am, they can try and get in contact.
Oh, maybe Mr. Henderson is the owner of a jacket.
Was Miss Randall depressed about something? Upset?
No more than normal.
Well, she's lying.
What are you hiding here, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia was obviously disturbed about something.
I have no idea what you're talking about.
Maybe the sleeping pills to help her to sleep.
She was taking barbiturates. She couldn't sleep. You must have seen them in her room.
You've seen the pill box, the things she hid in there. I don't know how she supported herself. Always new clothes and jewelry. She lived like a movie star. A princess. Does modeling really pay that well?
There is something funny going on here.
Did Miss Randall have many friends visit?
I'm not sure. I only come around twice a week.
Well, you know.
Why are you lying to me, Mrs. Reynoldson? Julia had men stay here.
I will not speak ill of the dead. You can't prove that.
How about the smoking jacket?
Who owns the smoking jacket?
I wouldn't like to tell tales, you understand. That's Mr. Henderson's. An older man, very distinguished looking. He seemed very much in love with her.
Where would we find him?
I'm sorry, I don't know. He said he lives in San Francisco.
What was it like working for Miss Randall?
Perfectly fine, officer.
Yeah, I'm not buying that, but we don't have anything, so let's press on that.
Mrs. Reynoldson, it seems like there's something you want to tell me.
She was very high-strung. Lovely one moment and screaming at you the next. She wanted it all, and she wanted it damn quick. Of course, being so beautiful, it seemed like she was going to get
So
it.
she was a millennium?
The way it's turned out, though, is it?
Thanks, Mrs. Reynoldson.
Oh.
You've been very helpful. One of the other detectives will take your statement, and then you can go home.
Well then. Mal asks...
Stefan, Rusty, we'll take a look around outside and then follow up these leads. Can you get some guys to run down the jacket?
Mal asks for us to check out for the syringe or something. We didn't find it in the apartment.
I don't know. I'm with Galloway.
So
I've met enough girls in my time who can't handle their
maybe
dope.
maybe a trash can. Well. Too easy. Come on. Well, that was too easy. Now, there we go.
Mal will be pleased.
Well, that's hardly conclusive, given the number of those things we've come across recently.
The autopsy will confirm it one way or another.
Yeah.
I think our work is done here.
Okay. I would imagine that they had needle marks somewhere on the body or something. Where do we go next?
You can
Let's
drive.
see.
Do we know where we're going?
Actually, yeah. Let's go to the. Let's go to see the good doctor.
Bukowski, Galloway, quite the little reunion in there. Almost brought a tear to my eye.
They're good police.
How would you know? You got promoted so fast you barely had time to learn their names. Let me fill you in. Bukowski's a pushover. Galloway's a drunk.
You could learn a thing or two from both of them.
Please. They couldn't work a vice case
Like
if their life
how
depended on
to
it.
down a whiskey under
or
a
worse at it
minute.
than me.
I noticed you said better. Hubris disguised as humility. Kind of your trademark, don't you think?
Why do you always twist everything? Galloway's got nothing to prove. He's been on homicide for years.
And he's welcome to it. You're a terrier, Phelps, and that's what I need. Not some old bulldog who can't get up a flight of stairs without coughing up his lunch.
Well, yeah, that's true. So, this place? Yep. Ah, there we go.
Here, Stoneman, office 505.
Wasn't that the people who made Halo? After Bungie?
I swear, if we locked up every doctor in this town, Vice would be able to work half days.
here it is.
Yes, sir, your name?
LAPD. We'd like to see Dr. Stoneman.
Dr. Stoneman is with a patient. Would you like to wait?
No, we wouldn't. Tell him we want to see him now.
There's no need to be rude.
Save it, sister.
Dr. Stoneman, I have some gentlemen from the LAPD here to see you.
Send them in, please. I'll see this patient again after they've left.
Well, okay.
Dr. Stoneman, we are investigating the death of one of your patients, Julia Randall.
I'm very sorry to hear that.
Do you mind if we ask you some questions about Ms. Randall?
Not if it doesn't compromise doctor-patient privilege, Detective.
Hmm.
How well did you know Miss Randall?
Barely at all. She'd only been a patient 6 months or so.
Well, I think he might be lying. Let's see the notes. Morphine, possible suicide. Pills. Wait. Didn't he say month or two? This is over a year old.
Julia Randall has been your patient for nearly a year. I'm sure you know that.
Do you doubt my veracity, Detective? Do you have access to my patient records?
Actually, I do.
Your prescriptions contradict you, Doctor.
Miss Randall was in the fashion business, as you probably know. She was jumped up on Benzedrine by day and knocked down by sleeping pills at night. I told her to slow up, but no. Life was too short for her.
And you supplied the prescription for the Benzedrine?
It's not illegal, Detective. A lot of young women in her line of work use it for weight loss.
Right.
You wrote Julia Randall a prescription for Benzedrine. How can you account for that?
Miss Randall was in the fashion business. She wanted to control her weight.
And let's press on that.
Benzedrine is addictive, as I'm sure you know, Doctor.
As I warned her, but she was determined. She said she needed it to control her appetite.
Sounds like you knew her pretty well.
I knew the line of work she was involved in.
That'll be all for now, Dr. Stoneman. We'll be in touch.
Well then. What was that, another address that we got? I think we need to go there next.
The old boy's lying.
Really?
About what?
I don't know. He looked relieved when you said she was dead.
That's a strange reaction to have to the death of a young patient.
You
You're
wouldn't
behind the
say
wheel.
that,
Fine, where are we headed?
that Stoneman is the Henderson guy. Would it be so easy?
Have you noticed how Croakers only pull out the physician-patient privilege card when they got something to hide?
There are certain things people have a right to keep private.
Until it gets in the way of police work. And it's only private when it suits them. A couple of drinks and every doctor I've met will spill your darkest secrets in a heartbeat.
I wonder if that's true. I'm certain I'm not with most of the cases.
His mother would be proud of him.
Well, hello.
Catching all those
What can I help you
criminals.
with today?
LAPD, ma'am.
I hope I haven't done anything wrong.
No, ma'am. We're making some inquiries about Julia Randall. Does she work here?
No, I had to let her go. Is she in some sort of trouble?
Yes.
She was found dead this morning. How long had Julia worked as a model?
Well, she worked in New York before coming here. She was a very beautiful girl.
I think that might be true.
Could you tell us why you let Miss Randall go?
Husbands sometimes come in here with their wives. When Julia Randall modeled, the husbands were often more interested in her than they were their wives' dresses. The wives weren't happy, and neither was I.
Right.
Did she have any close friends here?
Actually, yes. Heather Swanson. Would you like to speak with her?
I'd like that very much. Please don't inform her about Miss Randall's death.
Very well, officer. Heather, these gentlemen are from the LAPD.
I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. I understand that you worked with Julia Randall, Miss Swanson?
Yes. Julia helped me get my job here. She's not in any kind of trouble, is she?
She's a hellraiser, isn't she? Lives a fast life.
Oh, no. Maybe Mrs. Stanley would call her that, but I wouldn't. She's full of life, wonderful company.
Right.
That's a lovely engagement ring.
Do you like it? Henry gave it to
I'm
me.
very interested in engagement rings. Do you mind if I take a closer look?
Not creepy at all. The hell, Cole?
That's some pearl, Miss Swanson. Would have cost Henry a fortune. He must really love you.
Why the hell would we look at the rings suddenly?
How did you meet Julia?
I was introduced through my fiancé, Henry Arnett.
I believe you.
Henry is your beau. Tell us about it.
Yes, he is. Henry has a fashion business. He and Julia have been friends for years.
Are Miss Randall and Mr. Henderson engaged?
Who's he?
She was wearing a sapphire engagement ring. Someone must have given it to her.
She never mentioned a man named Henderson to me.
Really now?
That's all for now, Miss Swanson. Could you ask your fiancé to visit Hollywood Police Station? It would be very helpful to our inquiry.
Now, wait a moment. I don't think I'll pass on that message until you tell me why you're asking all these questions.
Julia Randall was found dead this morning.
What? Oh, no.
Oh, yes.
I can't believe it. She was so full of life.
Ooh, phone.
Cole Phelps, badge 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Are there any messages for me?
Yes, Detective. The coroner's been asking to speak to you. I can connect the call if you like.
Okay,
Please.
then.
Thank you. Al?
Cole, can you get over here? I just finished the autopsy.
Sure thing, Mal. We'll be right over.
Let's go.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
To the morgue. To see the bodies.
Nice move not telling old Sweet Lips in there about her friend taking the big jump till we were half out the door. Very slick.
I figured we'd get more out of her that way.
You're learning, Phelps. We'll make a vice cop out of you yet.
To the morgue we go. What's it over here? Yeah.
Cole, Roy, I have some information for you.
Well, okay.
You're the only person enjoying this, Mal. Get on with it.
The bruising confirms 2 sets of hands, so we have 2 killers.
Okay.
Death was caused by heart failure due to an overdose of morphine.
Have you dragged us down here to gloat? We already heard your theory.
We agree that she was murdered.
Yes, of course.
I have something else to show you.
Roy doesn't approve.
All right, Mal, what gives?
The dead guy's name is Jimmy LeBlanc, career burglar. He came in this morning. Someone stove his head in with a lump of 2x4.
So what? Good riddance.
I found 2 syrettes in his jacket pocket.
Wow.
Hang on a minute, Roy. We're listening now.
No sign of morphine use and no metabolized morphine in his blood. Scratch marks on his face.
Which could be from getting his head remodeled.
Time of death, Mal.
Maybe an hour or two after the Randall girl.
So you're saying Laughing Boy here could be one of our killers? That's a hell of a long shot.
Thanks, Mal. We'll check it out.
I actually
found
agree
something
with
else.
Roy. Really?
Sorry, I don't play.
I don't know if it's significant. His wallet was empty. The only other things he was carrying were the harmonica and the morphine. Carruthers. Yeah, he's here. I'll send him over. They have a guy called Henry Arnett in interview 2 for you next door.
Okay.
Let me know how you get on.
Sure, Mal. And thanks for the lead.
Sure, Mel. Thanks for the lead.
Could you be more of an asshole? Oh. Well, there's a car.
You were twice as smart.
Interview 2, right?
Uses to accompany me to church.
I don't care. I
don't
One,
feel like letting
gangsters off scot-free.
Mr. Arnett, I'm Detective Phelps. This is Detective Earl. Thanks for coming in.
Call me Henry. It's the least I could do. Terrible news about Julia.
How well did you know Julia Randall?
Vaguely. I'm in the clothing business, and Julia occasionally modeled for me.
Let's press on that.
He's asking whether you banged her in a chuck-on-the-shoulder fraternity kind of way.
I'm engaged to be married. It wouldn't be polite.
Answer the question.
This will remain private? Heather won't have to know? Yes. We had relations.
Book him.
Miss Randall's landlady said she was seeing an older man.
Could have been. I wasn't privy to all the details of Julia's private life.
There's something there. Let's go lie.
Henry, I don't like when people lie to me. She was seeing a man named Henderson. You know who I'm talking about.
Easy on, Detective. I may have heard of Henderson, but I don't know his full name. I think he's from New York or someplace back east.
Wait. Didn't the housekeeper say he was from... Yeah, San Francisco. That's a completely different part of the country.
That's funny. Julia told her cleaning lady that he lived in San Francisco.
Okay, you got me. I don't know where he's from. Julia wanted money. She always wanted money. She thought she could get something from this guy.
She was wearing a distinctive engagement ring. Do you think she might have convinced him to buy it for her?
Maybe he did, yeah. Maybe he and Julia were getting serious.
Ever heard of a Jimmy LeBlanc?
No. Should I have? Is he an entertainer or something?
Got whacked.
So you wouldn't have any reason to believe that LeBlanc would be involved in Julia Randall's murder?
If this guy is a criminal, he might have been involved. But like I said, I've never heard of this LeBlanc character.
Heather told us that you were in fashion.
That's right.
Some kind of traveling salesman?
Once I got out of the Corps, I used my...
You were in the Marines?
Sure. I'm proud of it. The Fighting Sixth.
You were in the 6th Marines?
Yes. I was a captain.
Which company?
Various companies. We had a lot of
yes.
Okinawa. A couple of other places.
That will be all for now, Henry. You've been very helpful.
That son of a bitch was never in the Marines. Why'd you let him off the hook?
Because we're giving him a couple of minutes before we start tailing him. Arnett is an amateur. We need to find out who killed the girl. Can you pass this on to Bukowski? Have him check the place out and go through his records.
Sure, I'll pass it on.
Thanks. Can you also have R&I run the records on a Jimmy LeBlanc and find out who was his last arresting officer? Have them get in touch via KGPL when they have some information.
I really love the tailing missions.
He's in that car at the lights.
Actually, if this is going to take like last time, couple of minutes. Oh, come on! There we go. Then I'll be fast forwarding this a little bit.
He was squirming like a worm in there. Don't you love it when they pull the war hero excuse? Actually, maybe you don't.
Can you quit driving like a jackass already? Are you trying to blow our cover?
I'd have expected a cad like Arnett to be a better liar.
Well then, I accidentally pressed the freaking pawn.
That idiot never stepped foot in Okinawa.
Okay.
He needs money and fast.
Yep. Maybe he's planning to run for it.
Get in there and find out what he pawned. I'll stick with him, see how he intends to spend the money. Move in. Can't risk losing the trail.
Hoof it, Phelps. I'll bring the car around when I'm done here.
Come on. Okay. I think I will speed those up.
That's right, Mexico City. One-way ticket, please.
Yep,
Next to
he's
Belvis.
running.
That would be 1 day from now. Is that okay?
It's going to have to be.
LAPD, the man who just came in here, he bought a ticket?
Yes, sir. To Mexico City, tomorrow night.
If you hear from him again, don't mention this conversation.
What have you got?
He bought a ticket from Mexico City. Tomorrow night.
That's good. But this is better.
Okay.
Oh my God. It's Fabergé.
Should have seen the look on the pawnbroker's face when I told him to hand it over.
The guy who owned the joint thought it was worth at least 10 large for a cigarette case. Arnett only got 600 clams.
Oh. Phone. Here it is.
Operator, give me dispatch.
Putting you through now.
Phelps, 1247.
How could I help, Detective?
Any messages?
Yes, Detective. Detectives Bukowski and Galloway request you return to the Hollywood station. They have information in the Julia Randall case.
Any luck with the arrest record check on Jimmy LeBlanc?
Yes, Detective. Jimmy LeBlanc's last arresting officer was Patrolman Fred Wallace. He's posted the Hollywood 9th Beat Sunset Boulevard between Gordon and Wilcox.
Okay.
Thanks for your help.
Well then. Let's go see this officer first.
Grown men playing at being boys.
You know the way. You can drive.
Where are we going?
Yeah, this.
A one-way ticket to Mexico.
Yeah.
Old Henry's looking as guilty as a dog next to a pile of dog shit.
What's his motive?
Sure
I can
is.
think of a few, but I'd put my money south of the belt. One guy plus two dames always equals problems.
Yep. Do, 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 do. Well, great.
Come on, let's give him a hand. Right behind you, Wallace. Detective Phelps.
Wallace, go left. I'm going right after this little prick in the alley.
Oh, great. Oh. Well, if it's suiting you once, it's suiting you again.
Stay down. As soon as he pokes it. Stay in cover.
Can I?
Take cover, you lunatic.
Yep. I sure can. Come on. I saw you. For a second. There we go.
Thanks. Outstanding warrant, armed robbery. Knocked over a drugstore back there, and it looks like he brought his whole posse with him. Bad luck for them.
They're all yours now.
We need some information.
Ever heard of a burglar goes by the name of Jimmy LeBlanc?
Sure. I nabbed Jimmy on a burglary beef a couple of years back. They cut through a music shop and into a jewelry store. He got 4 years. I miss his partner, though.
His partner?
Big guy. I had him cornered, and he picked up this huge display case and threw it out a plate glass window. Then he vaulted out of there like something out of Barnum and Bailey.
Got away.
I would have had him, except for LeBlanc yelling, "Run for it, Willie!"
And you think he was an acrobat of some sort?
More like a strongman, a wrestler, or a boxer, that kind of thing.
Thanks. You've been a big help.
You haven't done too badly yourself.
Let's go to
You're
the
behind the
precinct.
wheel.
Let's all go to the
Fine,
precinct.
where are we headed? You're suggesting LeBlanc is still working with Willie?
A strong man held down Randall while someone administered the morphine. Someone with muscle opened up LeBlanc's skull. Could be.
Alright, what do you got for
He
us?
caught up with Mao. He's given us the dope on LeBlanc.
Okay.
He worked burglaries with a big guy. Goes by the name of Willie. He might be our killer. Can you work boxing gyms, the Y, promoters, that kind of stuff?
Since when have you started giving orders, Phelps? And where's the burglary angle? There
Well,
was no
that
sign of
wasn't
That's where our net comes in.
order. That
Next
was
stop,
actually
we
a
speak to Lacey
question.
about a list of recent burglaries.
Guy's a bum. His office is a front, and he's behind on the rent and his phone bill.
And he's skipping town tomorrow.
Let's get him in and beat it out of him.
Do you want to bring in the killer, Rusty?
It could be too smart for your own good, Phelps.
Hmm.
We've been talking about that, haven't we, Roy? Stefan?
Great.
Finbar?
Well, the old school and the new
Sir, I
school.
need the contraband list. Items stolen over the last year.
Hang on, I'll dig out a copy for you. Here you go.
Thanks.
Is the cigarette case on there?
Don't tell me. Wireless radio, Fabergé, cigarette case.
It's here. Arnett must be out of his mind trying to move this while under a murder cloud.
Black sapphire
Julia
ring.
Randall's ring. It's here.
Wait, silver pillbox?
Seems Julia wasn't the first bored society girl to hide her bennies in that pillbox.
What else do we have here? Oh, hey. A pearl ring.
Even the engagement ring was purloined. Arnett is a cad.
Well, okay then. And what might be our next place to be?
And I thought this was such a nice area.
You can drive.
Do we know where we're going?
Everstorm Residence.
My father says I'll never be an actress.
This case goes deeper and deeper.
So you and Rusty have been having discussions. Anything you would like to tell me, partner?
Phelps, don't be so touchy. Rusty had his best ever clearance rate working with you. Even if the cases he worked on can't be discussed. We were just comparing notes. You're a Booneroo case man, Phelps. One of the best I've ever seen.
Thanks.
You gotta learn to take a compliment, Phelps.
It was shut up.
House.
LAPD, we are here to rob a place.
LAPD, ma'am. Is Mrs. Eavestrom in?
Eavestrom, not Evers. Sorry. I has dyslexia.
I am Mrs. Eavestrom. How may I help you?
We appear to have recovered some stolen goods that belong to you, ma'am.
Yes, of course. That terrible burglary. Would you like something to drink?
No, thank you, ma'am. We have some questions, if you don't mind.
Why would I mind, young man, if you are returning 43 pieces of my property?
Okay, before we get down to that, I'll have a scotch. Thanks, straight up.
Maria, can you get the detective a drink, please?
Let's see, list of
Can you
stolen
describe
items.
to us what was stolen?
It would be easier to describe what wasn't stolen, detective.
Try me.
A priceless tiara that has been in the family for 50 years. A Fabergé cigarette case that was worth $25,000.
No, it was not.
Why are you lying about the value of your jewelry, Mrs. Eavestrom?
Who do you think you are? Making heinous accusations in my own home.
Well, I'm Nate. Wait, that's wrong.
We recovered the cigarette case from a pawnbroker. No one knows the real value of an item better than those guys.
I inflated its value for the insurance claim. There. Are you satisfied?
Well, that's a fraud.
My daughter's boyfriend was quite taken with the case. I think he was even more disappointed than I was when it was stolen.
Really now?
What can you tell us about the burglary?
That terrible night. At least a year ago. But let's not go into that. Let's talk about what you've recovered.
Were you in the house when the burglary took place?
Good heavens, no. I was at a social function held by a Dr. Harold Stoneman
Wait, what?
and his lovely wife. I returned home and all of my things were missing.
That's about it for now, Mrs. Eavestrom. The department will get in touch and let you know how you can recover your valuables.
You have only mentioned a few of the items that have been stolen, Detective. What else has been recovered?
You see,
None
Phelps?
of them.
That's why you get the drinks in early.
Hello, Mother.
Oh, hello.
Hello, detectives. What is going on?
We'd like to ask exactly the same question.
You have met my daughter?
This morning at work. Oh, Mother and Father divorced. I took my father's name.
The detectives recovered some of the things that were stolen, darling.
Well, what did you find?
A sapphire ring on the corpse of Julia Randall.
What are you talking about?
Your engagement ring, Miss Swanson. Would you be surprised to know that it was part of the proceeds of a burglary?
That's an outrageous allegation.
Yes, it is. I suggest we go straight to Henry Arnett's place and sort this mess out.
Oh, great. Yeah, I remember this part. This is going to be a long ride. How do I... This way, yeah. This is going to be a long ride, so... If they are not talking anything, we'll be right back. Oh, there we go. Nearly there. There we go.
Come on, sister. Let's find out who your fiancé really is.
Welcome, sir. I'm sorry, are you a resident?
No, I'm not.
LAPD detectives. We're here to speak to Henry Arnett.
Oh, Mr. Arnett? Apartment 30. You can take the lift.
Thank you.
That's nearly like Jimmy Kimmel.
Well, isn't this just nice and awkward?
Yes, it is. What was that apartment? Wait. Okay. Is there going to be a Oh, don't tell me.
LAPD!
Don't kill him, Cole. This guy's our case.
Go on, get out. Put your hands in the air. Give it up, LAPD.
Okay, up here.
Don't make me
Oh,
chase
great.
you.
Not these things. Come on. Oh, come on. How did we get back?
Looks like he got you good, Phelps.
Yeah, he really packs a wallop. How did I get back here?
Under
That's
your
what
own steam, miraculously.
Okay.
He came in through the window, said hello, and then keeled over.
Hi! Boom.
How was Arnett?
He's coming round, too. He's all hopped up. Good time to get some answers.
You missing something, Henry?
Why were you looking at the suitcase? Oh, the ticket. By
You
a
told
train.
Heather you're honeymooning without her?
Nothing. A watch.
Vacheron Constantine. That's an extremely expensive watch, Henry.
A graduation present from my parents.
Right. Well then, let's talk.
We know all about the jewelry ring. You and Randall and LeBlanc and Willie doing the legwork.
I'm in the fashion business.
No, you're not.
You're lying, Henry.
How can you prove that I'm involved, detective?
Well, how about the cigarette casing? Or whatever that was. Cigarette case, yeah.
Because you pawned a Fabergé cigarette case today for $600. A case that is on a list of stolen items.
It was Julia's idea.
There we go.
Get a list of society parties, find out where and when, and then have the guests burgled. Julia was desperate for money. No matter how much we made, she always wanted more.
Really?
Why did Reed and LeBlanc kill Julia Randall?
I wanted to stop, to get out of that life. She could have married Heather if she had me. Julia told the others that they were out. She was going to create a new gang.
And you're taking yourself to Mexico. Really? And that was only one ticket?
You're lying, Arnett. I think you ordered them to kill her. It was made to look like suicide, and when the coroner saw through that, you knew it was time to run.
I told you I was involved in the burglaries. I had nothing to do with Julia's death. Why would I need to run?
Well, we don't know that, but you have a train ticket.
Have you told Miss Swanson that you're leaving for Mexico City tomorrow night? That it's a one-way ticket?
Henry?
One-way ticket to paradise.
I had no choice. I wanted to marry Heather. I told Julia I wanted out, and she laughed in my face.
Right.
I had to pay Willie and Jimmy a fortune to do her, and now I'm completely broke.
What you are, Buster, is under arrest.
Who is Henderson, and what is his involvement?
Tell them what you know, Henry. I'll stand by you if you'll only tell the truth.
There is no Henderson.
I think there is.
Tell me about your first burglary, and don't lie.
I can't remember. I don't keep a list of these things.
Let's help with that. The contraband list.
Your first burglary was a Dr. Harold Stoneman. You want to explain how he is involved, or shall I?
Henderson is Stoneman.
What?
He was crazy about Julia.
Did I got that right?
She wished.
After that first visit,
we arranged the burglaries. Julia never let him touch her. She just kept him hanging on the promise. Drove the good doctor almost insane.
Henry Arnett, you are under arrest for burglary and for the murder of Julia Randall.
Henderson is Stoneman, all right? I'm not the guy you want. Go talk to the good doctor.
Oh, we will, knucklehead. Meanwhile, we're fitting you for convict stripes.
Well then, let's go see the doctor. Yeah. I've been recording for 1 hour, but I think we are kinda near the end, so I'm going to just drive this home.
You drive. I need to go over the case notes.
All right, where to?
To the doctor's office.
I guess the wedding's off.
He only robbed her mother and killed her best friend. Cut the guy some slack.
So how does the doctor fit in?
That's what we're about to find out. Maybe we should ask him to give you a quick once-over. That meathead gave you one hell of a pasting.
I've had worse.
You should have seen yourself staggering back in there like a drunken sailor.
Next time you can take the runner, Roy.
I didn't box in the Marines, though, did I?
Should have never told you that.
Okay. It was 5:05, right? I think. Actually, it doesn't matter because we are automatically getting to the right floor. So.
Time for the doctor to give us something to make this all better.
The histamine or whatever the victim was taken.
Hang on a moment, sister. Tell him it's Henry Arnett. And tell him it's urgent.
I can't do that.
Tell him, or I'll charge you with obstruction of justice.
Nice one, Roy.
Doctor, I'm afraid Mr. Arnett is here to see you, and he says it's urgent.
Send him in.
I told you never to come.
Tell us the truth, Doctor.
I'm so glad you came. Prison will be better than insanity, and I'm already half insane with grief.
I'm not insane, I'm not
You know that I love her.
insane.
I ruined my life for her, and yet I still love her.
Will you testify in court that Arnett and Randall did these robberies?
They organized the robberies. Julie would get the names of the guests attending my wife's parties. Didn't matter how much money I showered upon her, it was never enough. She never really cared for me.
Doctor,
No one really does.
The practice. You'll call Dr. Gerard. No. Please don't cry.
Oh, ugly crying.
I want to see no one. Not my wife or my children, nor my friends. And I don't want a lawyer. Just lock me up and throw away
Oh,
the key.
please don't tell me.
What have I done?
No. He went that jump. And the late scream. Police brutality, they throw this good doctor out of the window. Well then. Phone.
Operator, message for KGPL.
Well, we are calling for ambulance and fire brigade and
I need an
Salvation
ambulance
Army
coroner
and
immediately to the offices of Dr. Harold Stoneman, 1646 Ivor Street, Hollywood.
En route, Detective. You have a message.
Okay.
Detective Bukowski says the suspect is named Wilson Willie the Wolf Reed, former wrestler.
One-eyed
Last
Willie.
known address is an apartment building at the corner of Hollywood and Vine. Detective Bukowski says to meet them there.
On our way.
Okay.
We have an address for the runner.
Let's try and wrap this up then.
There we go.
That old boy really fell for that broad.
Well, that wasn't the only thing where he fell.
Would you throw it all away for a woman?
Life has a way of making you pay for your pride.
You're quite the romantic, Phelps. Stick with the percentages. Broken hearts are for chumps.
You're talking from experience.
I certainly am. Oh, I like women as much as the next guy. As long as they're in their place and doing what they're told.
Oh, come on. Willie's apartment. No innuendos here.
He's around here somewhere.
Okay.
A big guy. Neighbors say he always wears basketball shoes and a cream jacket. And get this. The kids around here say he plays the harmonica.
Find the game well and have the commander set up a dragnet. We want the area closed off. We'll take this side of the street.
Well, there's
A harmonica playing wrestler. That's a weird one. Think
somewhere
he mixes
around
well?
here.
Just keep your eyes open and your mouth shut. Don't want him to bolt on us.
Maybe an alleyway? Yeah.
Wilson Reed, LAPD, give yourself up.
Well, okay then. Did he go up? Yep. The marker is still going up. Fire ladder? Come on. Yep, still going up. Oh. So, still going up. Up the pipe. Yep. Even though this is not a golden pipe, for some weird reason.
Hold it. He's got to be around here somewhere. No place to go unless he grew wings.
There
he is. Waste the son of a bitch.
Oh, we're going to shoot him.
Son of a bitch,
And
really picked a
he's
spot
dead.
for it up here, didn't he? Julia Randall's folks are flying in from New York tomorrow to claim the body. I saw her on the slab. So perfect. Looked like she was made of porcelain. She really made an impression on me.
Julia had that impact on a lot
Hopefully
of...
she didn't make the wrong impression
Christ,
on you.
It's cold. You guys did good work here today. Roy, I think you should buy your brother officers a drink.
Do you now? That's very generous of you, Lieutenant.
That's weird. I kinda like him and hate him at the same time. Nice. So do we get the war flashback right now? Let's see.
The whole company is gone, Hank. The Major is dead. We're being overrun. We have to get off of this hill.
That's one of our 50 cals still firing, Cole. The 22nd are still fighting.
Well, this might explain Cole a little bit.
It's over, Cole. Looks like you're one of the lucky ones.
Say goodbye to your friend Hank, Jack.
He was your friend too, Cole. Is this how you're going to leave him? Are you wounded?
Not a scratch, Kelso.
Well, get up and get out of that fucking hole! Find a stretcher while you're at it so we can get him out of here.
Who's the senior officer here?
I guess that's you, Cole.
You were up here all night?
Yes, sir.
And your command?
Gone, sir.
Sorry to hear that, son. But God damn it, we have beaten these bastards back. It's the beginning of the end, and it was one here. You're a goddamn hero, son. What's your name?
Lieutenant Phelps, sir.
I'm recommending you for the Silver Star, and promoting you to First Lieutenant.
And that's why Jack also hates Cole. I think. And as for teacher, Manifest of Destiny. Manifest Destiny. There we go. Yeah, let's continue that next time. But as always, thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a comment, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.